Hi, I'm Rachel, and in this tutorial, I'll show you how to turn anything into a galaxy using the Color Therapy app. This tutorial uses the manual mode, but it is actually very easy to accomplish incredible results just using the smudge tool, and it's quick. So when creating a galaxy, it's always good to find a reference, and there's this awesome reference I found by one of the users from the app, and this is Jules Hyvee. So I want to kind of use this as an idea and just insert it into the jacket on her. And of course, you always want to create your own original work, but it is okay to look at other artists' work to get ideas. So let's just zoom in really close. In the basic palette, set that to solid and just choose a solid white as well as a really bright blue. And then in the nature palette, scroll over to sunset. There's some good oranges and blues, so I'm going to choose a bright orange, a coral pink, and then also a blue. And then I want to grab a darker color too, so I'll use this nice reddish brown. Now to start off with our foundation, let's go ahead and just tap to fill it in all black. Okay, in the manual mode, just select the smudge tool, and let's have the opacity at 20% and have the size at 90. Now go ahead and just select one of the blues, and then you want to have coloring inside the lines mode set to on, so you're only coloring in the jacket area. Now with your finger, or you can also use an Apple Pencil, just start to gradually and softly add in a bit of a cloud. So our constellation is starting to show through, and you're just going to continue to layer with the other colors. So I'll use a little bit of that orange and also the pink in a few areas. And then when you want to add a constellation into the galaxy, choose the lighter blue, and you want to sort of just concentrate that into one area. And then you can also use the smear tool, so select that underneath the eraser icon, and then using your finger you can just in a few areas just blend it nicely. And now we want to start to add in some details. In the manual mode, let's go ahead and just lower the size down to about 15%, and we'll keep the opacity the same. And then with the reddish brown, you're just going to start to make little trails and sort of little dark areas with your finger. And now let's add in even more details. So in our manual mode, I'm going to raise the opacity to about 30% and then the size about 3%. Now using that bright orange, I'm going to just sort of outline that darker area now in just a few areas, kind of just following it along. And you can also do that with the reddish brown too, or really any color. And then to add even more detail to your constellation, just lower the size all the way down to 0. We'll keep the opacity, and then using any of those colors, you can just continue to add in little details. You can also switch to the airbrush tool for more variety. And then don't forget to finish it off by adding in some stars manually. So just zoom in really close, select white, and then in the manual mode, just lower the size to 0, opacity to 100. I would use the airbrush tool, and you can just make little tiny dots. Here's the final image colored in completely and with the lines removed. If you'd like to see more tutorials like this, don't forget to subscribe to the Color Therapy YouTube channel so you don't miss any new tutorial videos. Thanks for watching our tutorial. You can get the Color Therapy app for free on the App Store.